All right, so welcome. Today we're going to talk about the Content Cyclone. It's a DIY growth marketing system. Something I created for my one-man marketing agency, Prorevgro. The main reason I'm able to scale my marketing business is mainly due to the productivity that I achieve with this system. So this is a live system. I use it today. I use it with my clients every day. And I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to break it down, each component. And everything from ideation to content creation of articles, social media posts, videos, long and short form, and then the content distribution itself. So let's get started with it. It starts with your best content, whether that's brochures or flyers, any sales or marketing material that you have already, printed or digital. So you can even take old printed brochures that you really liked, you spent a lot of time on, paid an agency for, took forever to create, but you can repurpose those. For most of us, though, it will be our websites. This is where most of our marketing material goes and marketing energy goes into nowadays. So what we're going to do is start over here, right on the Content Cyclone page on our website. So we'll take the URL because it goes through all the information, a nice overview, the pricing, and then each of the components explained. We'll take that, we'll go over to Perplexity. We can use AI to create marketing content from scratch, and I'll share that with you, how I do that, some of my best practices a little later on. But the reason we look to repurpose existing marketing material is that it's likely human created, right? Something you generated, something you took time on, and probably spent quite a bit of money on. But what it does contain is likely your brand voice. And that's what we want to do, is we want to have a consistent brand voice as we then take AI to repurpose some of this content. So when we start with your human created content and then use AI to repurpose it into many forms of content, we're getting the best of both worlds. Human creativity at scale. So let's walk through my process step by step. First, we're going to go to our web page, right? Go to your website, you grab your URL, copy. Then we're going to head over to Perplexity. We're going to paste the URL into there and we'll hit the arrow button. Now notice what's happening here. We're basically seeing Perplexity analyze the page and comes back with an overview. And here's the answer. It goes in and understands what is on the page, even understands the pricing, the components that go into the pricing, and then the actual components of the Cyclone, Content Cyclone itself, which is great. Understands the product, the service. It's wonderful. So it's a beautiful start. It's a great start. Now I'm going to click on some follow-up questions. Notice down here we have some FAQs, and one of them is, how does AI repurposing work in the Content Cyclone? I think that's a great way to encapsulate or grab the unique differentiator of what we're offering, something that they call the USP, or unique selling proposition. So let's go ahead and grab it. We'll click on it, and right away it goes and starts to search that query and comes back with some information. Now I'm using basically the default mode, which is really good, I find, for going and researching, but it doesn't write the best. It doesn't give me the best output. So we're going to start with this. We're going to get the information, and I'll show you then how to rewrite. And then notice that this is what it gave me as output. So I go down here and click on rewrite, and it gives me an option. Automatically comes up and says, well, which do you want to use? Which model? So I can choose Sonnet 3.5, but I really actually liked the response I got from Llama the Large, Sonar Huge model. So we'll click on that, and now notice it got rid of the previous version, and it's going ahead and it's creating, and it's coming up. It's a completely different response. It has the same information, but it's presented in a better way. It's worded the way I like. So now this information, as you can see, gives us a basis. We have a detailed overview to go ahead now and repurpose to other forms of content.